Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to you once again. My name is Nick on the Commodore 64. I'm looking at a port, a conversion called Elevator Action, published by Quicksilva in 1987. The arcade game was by TAITO in 1983. Now I've already looked at this game on the ZX Spectrum, which wasn't too bad. The music looks really good here straight away, so I'm quite happy. I'm quite looking forward to playing this one. But you control an agent called Otto, and he must go down, start from the top of a building, about 30 stories, collecting important documents. From the Spectrum version, they're behind red doors. So here's the lift here, and then get to the basement level. You don't seem to go left or right. And then get to the basement level. Get to the basement level and get to an awaiting car to escape. So there's green doors here. I think on this version, if they're flashing, we need to get behind them. And yes, get in. So it's not playing particularly smoothly at the moment. Lives is in the top left. You can control the lift by just going up and down when you're in there, but it looks like if it's not precise in line with the floor, you can't go left and right. I'm not impressed so far. Maybe this is something I'm not quite doing. If any of you had this game back in the day, then let me know in the good old comment section below. I like the presentation at the start. Elevator Action. Never played the arcade game. I quite like the Spectrum version. This one seems a little bit flawed, to be honest with you. You should be able to go left or right into these things and then jump. Can't seem to jump either. You can outrun bullets, but if you get far enough from there. But what I'm looking for is green doors that are flashing. Looks like there's one on the floor below. Enemy agents would try and shoot you, of course. Right, that's okay. How do I get behind that? Right, up. On the Spectrum version, you press down, which is adjacent to it. This one, it seems to be up and fire. Don't get shot. This is round one. I didn't get off round one on the Spectrum version, and this version looks a little bit harder, and I couldn't outrun a bullet as it hit me in the neck. Okay, 30-story building, collect all the documents, get to the ground floor, get into the waiting car to make your escape. Good luck, Otto, secret agent nincompoop. I'm not finding it very easy to control. At the moment, I'm thinking this is pretty poor conversion, although the music is nice. The controls are pretty awkward. If you shoot the lights above the agents, they fall down and hit them for extra points. There's escalators there, that's fairly easy to get down. Up and through there, so 200 points. Gradually making my way down the building. Maybe I'll gradually get the hang of it. If you completed this, then tell us all about it. A few tips as well. Right, so that's the first bit. The levels are quite big each time. Right, come on. Oh, and I got shot again. I need a cheat mode. I think this version I'm playing is hacked. So there's a trainer version. You've got infinite lives. That might help you a little bit, but I'm playing it as the game would have been back in the day. Not expert gameplay, we all know this. Dodgy gameplay, nincompoop chat, seeing how easy it was or difficult it was, and would have been enough there if you want to go back and play it again. Now, I might have gone back to play it every now and again, but it would have been frustrating. It wouldn't have been my favourite. Admittedly, I seem to be getting a little bit better as the game's going on, so maybe it's one you've got to persist with. Right, now that green door's flashing, but I'd already got in there and got the documents. Got to this bit. I'm not doing too bad, but I'm just finding jumping a little bit awkward, and you need to perfect jumping to get the hang of the thing. On the Spectrum version, on level 1 at least, you could duck down below the bullets. Looks like you can shoot the enemy agents a number of ways. One is shooting them, one is jumping into them to do some sort of karate kick sort of thing, which I seem to be getting the hang of now. And also, if they fall down the lift shaft, I think that's another way, or shooting a light that lands on them. Oops. Right. These lifts are a bit hard to control. These ones, it's not like going up and down. I've got as much control of it over the Spectrum version. These side ones aren't responding to what I'm doing. They're doing their own thing. I need to get out of here. Enemy agents will keep regenerating through the whole time. Oh God. And I've got shot there. I couldn't outrun that. What an annoying little game. Spectrum version wasn't perfect, but it was. I thought it was better than this. It was a little bit kinder. This one is much more difficult there. Quicksilva, I think they did both the conversions, to be fair to you. Loading times aren't too bad on this, so I won't have to edit them down at all. If you're liking your Commodore 64 stuff, not a system I owned back in the day, I was a Spectrum man, but love catching up with these. Yeah, if you want to see other reviews of the Commodore 64, they're in a playlist. To get there, click on my username, takes you to the channel page, click on the playlist tab. Commodore 64 will be there, along with a load of other stuff. Thank you to everyone that's subscribed so far as we go back into this nostalgia fest. We're stress busting away, seeing the games you remember back in the day, the ones you missed out on, and other systems and similar games. There, I hit the light there. But having a bit of fun, really. It's not overly serious, which hopefully comes across. I know I go off on quite a lot of tangents during the whole time. Elevator action. Called an elevator, wouldn't mean it's quite good as it's called lift action. But there is a game called Lift by Inafuto. Check that out as a homebrew. Nothing like this at all. Game didn't come out on the Commodore Amiga, I don't think, which would have been nice to see. I might be wrong there. If you know different, then let us know. It's all about community spirit, this channel. Biffity biff boff. We've reviewed thousands and thousands and thousands of games. Well, I say that, probably about 3,000 coming up to. That's a lot, isn't it? That's a lot of reviews to sit down and do. And we're never going to run out of games, not anytime soon, that is for sure. Right, now, you know, I don't like that you have to start right from the top again. I can't remember the Spectrum version you did or just continue where you left off, but I'm not gelling with this game. I don't know what the review scores were back in the day, because I deliberately try and stay away from those, so I give an independent opinion what I think. I think it would have been middling. I think they might have given that 5 out of 10 or something, or 50% in, but the controls are pretty clunky, they're pretty awkward. It could have been a lot better than it is. The jumping is hard to execute. Going through the doors, well, it's sort of okay when you get used to it, but there's a lot of frustration where the gameplay's maybe unfair when you get shot by the enemy agents and there's nothing else you can probably have done to escape. But like all these, as a kid, you would judge them how good they are by how good you were. So if you was immediately good, you would have thought it was the best game of all time, I'm sure. Right, I've got used to the jumping now. You run along and press fire button at the same time, but there's not a lot of room to work with. My general impression, music is good, although frantic. My general impression is it could have been done a little bit better. Character isn't particularly good, is he? He looks like a guy with big hair. If you are a guy with big hair, then comment in the comment section below. He's holding a gun, or is it a carrot? I don't know. I don't think you can shoot too many people with a carrot. Right, outrun that. The bullet seems to stop at the elevator, so that's good. Remember that if you're trying to outrun a crazed gunman in a lift. Right, so it moves quick enough, doesn't it? Down we go. Elevator action. Action in the elevator. Lots of different elevators in this building. There's not one central elevator. You just go straight to the ground floor. Take that, enemy agent. Through there we go. Right, it's another one. I would like to see. I don't think the arcade version had this, so it's maybe an unfair criticism. I'd like to see a countdown of how many doors you need to get through. But 30 stories was the arcade version. I presume this is the same. Count them as we go past. If we do more than 30, this person probably look at this. This person's probably got more than 30, haven't we? Right, keep jumping, keep karate kicking, don't hang around, and try and get to the bottom as quickly as possible. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I was hanging around too much, because these enemy agents are just going to keep regenerating. Don't mess about. Don't mess about. That's what Kenneth Williams used to say, but that's a bad reference, because a lot of people might not know who Kenneth Williams is. Oh, stop messing about. Yes, good. He was in the Carry On films, was the voiceover for a cartoon called Willow the Wisp, and also Hancock's Half Hour. There you go, you might have heard of one of those, or maybe none, I don't know, depending on your age. You might have heard of all of them, well done you. Right, come on. Oh man. Oh, what happened there? Something happened, I think I might have got shot in the belly button. Right, come on. Right, I didn't have to start right from the beginning there. That was nice. Come on. Good advice. Can I get off level 1? I'm not quite sure. It's middling, isn't it, this game? It's middling. Right. Bullet fly. Are they bullets or are they big discuses? He's firing indiscriminately, that fella. But his bullets only go a certain distance. Mine fire a lot further than his, which is good. Why isn't this lift coming down? Oh, someone fixed the lift. Oh, I couldn't even jump on it there. That was a bug. That was an annoying little bug. If you are an annoying little bug, then comment in the comment section below. How the hell are you typing anything? How did you, how come you learn English? Boom. Boom. Going down. It would have been probably better to blow up the building. Nuke it from orbit. It's the only way. Right, Otto, that's you. Look, free lifts. Who designed this building? An architect on his last day. That's what I reckon. If you get to the bottom of the building and you haven't gone in all the flashing green doors to get the documents, I think it teleports you back to the top of the building to start again. Just about outrun it. Oh no! I thought I was doing okay then. Well, never mind. You know, it was okay, that game, but it could have been done a bit better. It's a frustration fest, and it's unlikely whether I were ever going to got off level 1, I think. So, hope you liked having a look at that one. I wasn't overly impressed with it. Music was okay. So it's Elevator Action, published by Quicksilva in 1987, published by, well, the arcade game was from TAITO in 1983. If you have any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro or Commodore 64, put that in the comment section below. I love reading your comments always. Until next time, take great care of yourself and are very fond. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Okay, Virtue story building, collect all the documents, get to the ground floor, get into the waiting car to make your escape. Good luck, Otto, secret agent nincompoop.